Hello, denizens of the internet. Well, this is not my usual green screen post. I'm actually out in the real world. I'm vlogging. I haven't done this in a long while. What am I doing here? This is the Canadian Flight Heritage War Museum. I'm here because my wife, for my 70th birthday, got me this wonderful present, a flight, a trip to go up in a biplane, a Stearman biplane from World War II. And I mean, it's a great present on its own, but one of the reasons that it's an important connection for me is that my dad flew in World War II, and she thought, let's, put her husband into a World War II plane. And because I still have my dad's World War II flight jacket. So it's a bit of a, I'm going to cry for sure. I think it's quite amazing to put this jacket back into a World War II era plane. He flew for the Hungarian Air Force. If that almost sounds like a joke on its own, but there was one. There was an Air Force. He was a navigator in an Italian-built Caproni bomber. I think it was a C-45 for all you airplane nerds out there. And of course, because he was in the part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, he also obviously fought for the Germans. And it's a living. I don't know what else to say about that. He had lots to say, which I'm not going to cover off here. Anyways, the point is that I'm going to cry the moment I get into the plane, think about my dad, and taking his jacket back up into the air. And I'll see you back here when I'm done. So your name is Liam?
Liam Pearson. I was going to mention your GoPro there too, by the way.
Right.
You're more than welcome to use the GoPro during the flight, but
right.
Just be aware it is an open cockpit airplane, so you have a little windscreen in front of you.
Okay.
If anything goes outside the boundaries of the cockpit or the windscreen, the wind will speed up quite quickly with a very short distance, so the camera might be fine here, and an inch over here it might be gone. So just be aware, don't let it get towards the boundary.
Has anyone ever brought an iPhone up and then stuck it too far out and then it flung out of their hands?
Yeah, or I've seen sunglasses go off if they stick their head just too far and it rips the sunglasses right off.
Outside looking for you guys. I couldn't see you in the shade. Up on there and on the black. Keep your hands on the black. Okay. And what I want you to do is step up with that leg onto the seat, right onto the seat. And here you got a hand hose, right there. Excellent. Yep, and then down inside. Hand signals, doing great, having a problem, you give them the finger, whatever you need to do. Right. One little thing is, I don't know if he told you, what do you see out of this airplane right now?
Control panels and my wife.
Well, what's going to happen is he sees less than you do back here, and he's smaller than you.
And sometimes I close my eyes altogether.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is, while he's taxiing or taking off or landing, don't be going from side to side with your head.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can turn your head because he's doing the same thing back here, and it could be at a crucial time. He's looking for something, and he can't see something.
Gotcha.
Once you're in the air, that's fine. It's just on the ground. You can turn your head, look any which way, but don't lean out.
That was great.
Oh, I'm
what
glad
a
you enjoyed
comfortable, unbelievably comfortable plane.
Yeah,
like
isn't
my dad flew a Piper,
Okay.
single engine. I mean, whenever he was renting it, and I'm telling you, it was not as comfortable as this.
Really?
No. Get the.
Face the back of the aircraft. Step out.
Oh, thanks.
How was that?
That was awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
You want to come over and get a picture of the pilot?
All right.
Well,
Should we get a couple photos together?
Shall I walk you out?
yeah. Well, that was, thank you very much, dear. Mwah. Well, I've finished my ride, and it was absolutely spectacular. I really was shocked at how comfortable that plane was. I thought this World War II vintage plane would be all shaky and jumpy and noisy, but it wasn't. Now, the thing only flies at about 80 miles per hour, but it was maybe the smoothest plane ride I've ever had. I mean, outside of a commercial flight, but I've been in Pipers and Cessnas and things like that, small planes, which have always been kind of teeth rattling. But this one was amazingly smooth, and I thank the pilot Liam for taking me up, and you know, and you know, I was really thrilled to be able to take Dad. I mean, you know, Dad up there again. I mean, he's not with me, but he is with me in this jacket, and it really meant a lot to me. I'd like to thank my wife Ramona for this present. Now, she doesn't watch any of my videos because she thinks they're stupid, so she probably won't be watching this, but I love you, dear. Thank you very much for this amazing gift. So I don't have anything left to say. Hopefully you saw the footage. I haven't seen it yet of the flight. Had just an absolutely fantastic time. Please, if you're visiting Hamilton, Canada, or if you live in the area in Toronto, whatever, please come to the Canadian Warplane Museum. It's just an absolutely fantastic thing to support, and there's just a ton of volunteers that work here, work their asses off, really love what they're doing, and keep all these phenomenal vintage planes flying. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.